Imagine this. You're feeling completely lost, like you're standing still while the whole world around you keeps moving forward. What if I told you that I know exactly how does that feel like? And that's where my journey to success began. Hey, I'm Hasnae Taleb. Some of you know me as the she-wolf of NASDAQ, but over 10 years ago, this life that I have right now was just a dream. I didn't know what I wanted to do when I felt lost. I pulled in so many directions: music, business, trading. I even dreamt of becoming a singer at one point. Today, I'm sharing 5 rules that helped me find my way when I didn't know which direction to take. And if you're feeling stuck, I hope these steps help you as much as they helped me. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a professional foreign trader, investor, and founder. Today, I run an advisory and asset management firm with a team track record of over $3.8 billion in assets. I help businesses and startups scale and reach the valuations they were aiming for. I went from sitting at tables when I barely understood the conversations, feeling out of the place, to building and managing billions in assets, creating companies, and leading teams. And that transformation didn't happen overnight. I remember one day I was invited by Mitzi Purdue to a high-notch event between investors. She put me there because she couldn't go, and he literally had no idea what it was. I felt so embarrassed. I had no idea what these people were up to or what they were talking about even. I remember feeling so small and super uncomfortable, like a lost Nemo between all of these sharks. I came home feeling like, honestly, and at that time, I felt I wasn't getting anywhere, questioning if I was even on the right path. All I had was a tiny voice inside of me telling me, "You've got this," and that voice kept me going the next day. And I learned some of the crucial lessons along the way that made all the difference. The first rule when you're feeling lost: just start somewhere and take small steps. If you're multi-talented or have a lot of interest, you might feel like you just need to choose one path. But here is the truth: you don't have to figure it out right away. Instead, try experimenting. Take a small step in one direction and see how it feels. And if it doesn't excite you, pivot. I believe in life there's always going to be moments of pivoting. And a lot of people try something out in a particular industry and it doesn't work, and then they have to pivot to somewhere else. And I personally see no harm in that. As long as you're alive, you've got plenty of time to always start over. When I started, I didn't dive straight into trading or asset management. I explored, learned from different industries, and allowed myself to try things out. Over time, I began to see what resonated and where my strengths could make a real impact. And it was all natural, and trust me, slowly, the path will get clearer for you. So don't wait for clarity, just create it by trying things out. The second rule is to find people who inspire you and believe in you. When I was starting out, I quickly realized that who you surround yourself with makes all the difference. There's a theory called the 5 people theory that says the 5 people you spend the most time with will shape who you are. So if you hang out around 5 confident people, you will be the 6th. If you hang around 5 intelligent people, you will be the 6th. If you hang around 5 millionaires, you will be the 6th. But if you hang around 5 idiots, you will be the 6th. So you are average of 5 people you spend most time with. In my case, I sought out mentors, attended networking events, and I connected with people who were already doing what I wanted to do. And even if I felt out of my league, I stayed close to those people because I knew I had a lot to learn. So if you're feeling lost, look for others who share your passions, and for those who have experience and more experience than you do. The right people will encourage you and show you the possibilities. And I keep saying this all over again: stay away from anyone, literally anyone, who drains your energy or fills you with self-doubt. You need people who lift you up and make you feel like anything is possible. Now, my rule number 3 would be pay attention to that inner voice and follow what excites you. When I first started hearing about the markets, like my heart literally raced. Like every time I would hear about the stock market, I get super excited, even though I didn't know much about it. It did excite me to learn more, and I let that excitement guide me, and it eventually became my calling. So if something sparks your curiosity and makes you feel alive, like follow it, even if it doesn't seem practical or logical right away. That feeling, I believe, is like a compass pointing you to the right direction. And I believe that it's there for a reason. Now, the 4th rule will be that it's okay not knowing where it's all going. When you're feeling lost, it's tempting to feel frustrated or impatient because you want answers, but sometimes clarity only comes with time. When I felt completely out of place, sitting in big tables and not knowing what was next, I realized that it's okay not to have all the answers. I allowed myself to be a beginner, to embrace the uncertainty, and to stay curious. Instead of waiting for certainty, lean into the unknown, because I believe that it's part of the process and it will lead you where you need to go. Now, finally, keep moving forward and stay open to learning. I can't tell you how many times I feel like giving up. And I think it's part of the process, especially when things seem too hard. But I reminded myself that every step, every small lesson was adding up. So if you're lost, just focus on making progress, no matter how small. Read a book, take a course, meet new people, and keep learning. Over time, those small actions will add up and build momentum. And before you know it, you will look back and realize that you have found your path. And if you're in a place where you don't know what's next, remember, you're not stuck and you're not alone. I was there too. And the path forward became clearer with each step I took. Trust yourself, stay cautious, and know that you're closer than you think. Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments which rule resonated with you the most. And don't forget to join me next Sunday for more insights. Thank you.